up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today's review is going to be on the Hasbro Fortnite Victory Royale series Renegade Shadow. Now, gonna be honest, don't really know anything about this character, but the one reason why I really like this, that it kind of gravitated me to this character, is that the design was very reminiscent of Blade. If you guys know from Marvel Comics, the Vampire Hunter, everybody should pretty much, for the most part, know Blade. But there was something about this design that was very Blade-esque, and that's what really kind of made me curious about picking this up. So as you can see on the front, you do have the standard windowless packaging. This is different than the metal mouth, where this is completely windowless, but it still has the same design. You get a promo art of the picture of the character itself. You get the figure, and then on the side you get the accessories that he comes with, and then on the backhand side you do get additional information again about the figure in terms of what he comes with, and then you get a product shot of him with kind of his accessories. So with that being said, guys, let's get into it. Alright YouTube, so this is how the figure looks outside of the packaging. As you can see, he has a very nice look. It's definitely unique amongst the different kind of Fortnite skins. He has a little bit more of a kind of a natural look, not really very cartoony. You do see that you do get the goggles on the face, which is really cool. You do get the, you know, the additional kind of like body armor style, and then the leg straps, as well as the boots. And then on the arms, you do get, you know, standard gloves. So in that regard, this is kind of why I said that he looks very reminiscent to Blade, in the sense that like he does kind of have the goggles, which do have the kind of red tinted lenses. I actually didn't even know that it was going to be red tinted, but it looks really cool. And you can actually pop off the goggles too, which is a really nice touch, I will say. I really like that. You could have him kind of like up on his head. For me, I prefer it on him. And then he does come with this soft cloak too, which has the logo on the back as well. So very, very, I don't know if it's just a honestly genuine coincidence, but I think personally he has a lot of similarities to Blade, which I think is pretty dope. Honestly, I would use this as like a stand-in, or another version of Blade, so to speak. Now in terms of the accessories, he does come with the harvesting tool right here. This is going to be an axe. Looks really dope. I like the way it looks. A little bit of a different vibe to it. Never seen anything like this before. And it does have the logo right here, which I believe is similar to the one on the back too. You get the chevron right there. So that's pretty dope. And then he does come with the back bling, which is 2 different assortment of rockets. Nice touch. Can't remove it or anything. It's just static, but definitely an interesting look. And then last but not least, you do get the assault rifle. This one looks pretty sweet. I like the paint on it. You can tell it's kind of weathered, and it's meant to look kind of old and used and beaten. So that's a really nice touch. I've never seen anything like that before. I wish that it did come with like a hole so that we could plug in like a firing effect in there. But all in all, this is a very nice touch. So with that being said, let's get into the articulation. So you can go up and down, side to side. So I think it is on a ball joint, so it feels really good. I like it. The arms do go up. If you guys saw my Metal Mouth review, you would see that like the arms on Metal Mouth went all the way up to like a Y. This one goes up pretty nicely, but he is hindered by the coat, which I will see if we can take off later. For the diaphragm, he does have an ab crunch, as well as a waist swivel. For this figure, honestly, it feels like he has dropped down legs. That's why I was kind of pulling on the leg, but he doesn't. But he does have, looks like he does have thigh swivel. It's just pretty tight on mine. I don't want to really mess with that too much, but he does come with thigh swivel. I want to say he does. Yeah, strange. Yeah, he does come with that swivel, just pretty tight on mine. He does have double jointed knees. He does have the boot swivel, and then the ankles go up, down, and then pivot. So I'm going to get a quick side-by-side comparison with this figure and my Marvel Legends blade, just so you guys can kind of see the differences and kind of see how similar the characters look in a sense. So you can't tell me that maybe just by chance this is just a pure coincidence, but I can definitely see a lot of similarities and inspirations in reference to Blade, especially with the long coat. Now, my Blade did come with a custom coat, so the standard Marvel Legends one is just sleeveless. So this is something that I put on mine, make a little bit of a difference. But nonetheless, you know, you do see some slight differences, and I'm sure it's maybe not intentional, but there are some kind of direct influences, I want to say. Before I show you guys what the accessories look like on him, let's see if we can remove this jacket. Okay, so I was able to remove the jacket, and as you can see, he does still retain the sleeves, but I gotta honestly say, I like the way this looks. I think this is just me making more Blade comparisons, man. This is, if you remember the very first Blade movie in the very end where he had like the, no, I'm lying to you. Well, which one was it? I think it was when Blade was, I forgot. But you know, Blade has, it was one of the Blade movies, but he has the black long sleeve. I want to say it was when he was attacked by the vampires in the first movie, when they were looking at the vampire archives, and Whistler saves them. I'm getting off track. But yeah, this look definitely is reminiscent of that, to say the least. And I like the way it looks too. Like this, you could tell, you wouldn't even be able to tell that these were supposed to be sleeves from a jacket, right? So very nice touch. I actually think that I might try to just display them without the jacket. Who knows? But now that you see that the jacket is removed, he gets a lot better articulation. And oh, that's interesting. He does have a diaphragm cut too, so that's pretty cool. So it's like it's a diaphragm kind of ball joint on both ends, so that's really cool. Allows for a lot of articulation. So let's show you what he looks like with all the accessories on him. So this is how the accessories look like on the figure. As you can see, he holds it really nicely. The right hand actually has a vertical hinge. I forgot to mention this. And the left hand has a horizontal hinge. One thing that I did notice when I was trying to put in the gun is that the kind of handle for the gun was a very loose plastic, so that's something to keep note of. But there you go, you get all the accessories on him. Honestly, looks pretty dope. This is honestly one of my more favorite from the Fortnite line. I don't collect too much, but I have you know, quite a bit. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think about this figure. I am definitely going to be using him as a stand-in for Blade, and just as a little kind of extra thing for my own curiosity as well, I'm going to see if he can fit Blade's katana. Tell me that doesn't look good. So, you know, I'm going to have one to rock, one to stock. This will probably be my display Blade. And then this will be the one that I mess around with, and I'll probably just customize the, you know, the chest, make it kind of give it like a little paint wash or something. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I'm really digging this figure. I really highly recommend it. I like that it's pretty versatile and you can get a lot of different looks, and this may not even be for a Blade, it could be for any other kind of mercenary type character. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all the views and support. So with that being said, thank you, peace.